So picture this, it's Monday morning and you are struggling. The bliss of the weekend is behind you and you feel like you're running a marathon while you're underwater. There's so much on your plate and the demands are only increasing as your day is going on. You are moving quick to cross those items off your to-do list, but it feels like more are being added on than taken off, and wow, that is defeating. Does that sound familiar? Hey, I'm Alexandra Cavill, a certified professional coach and the founder of Grace-Based Christian Coaching. I serve ambitious women in leadership who are struggling with limiting beliefs and overwhelm, and they want to create a more intentional and Christ-centered life. And so if this sounds like you are in the right place. Be sure to subscribe for more action-oriented tips and wisdom on how to grow and work in life grounded by God. And if you really love what you're hearing, please, take a second, screenshot, and share this episode with a friend or business BFF. Okay, so what if you were excited about what a new week held? What if you looked at these challenges as opportunity for refinement? What if instead of seeing those challenges as billboards for how you're not good enough, what if you saw them as invitations for growth? One of my favorite takeaways from the corporate days when I was feeling overwhelmed and less than was, instead of being consumed with my own personal inadequacies, was to tap into who what you do this is all about. Who is what you do this for all about? Ask yourself, who am I here to serve? Pray for those people. Pray for your coworkers. Shift your attention from yourself and the not enoughness to them. Shift your attention to making their experience as positive as possible. Okay? And what if this whole thing wasn't about being perfect? But what if this was about sharing Jesus? Let that direct what you do and how you do it. And then also, let's go back to the what are you here to do? I'm sure that you've probably heard the phrase, see the forest through the trees. But what I heard recently that I like even better is this idea that our view is like seeing things through its little hole in a straw, whereas God sees the entirety of the view outside of that teeny tiny window. So in that vein, take a step back when you feel as if you're drowning in all of the tasks and the myriad of responsibilities and ask, what is the point of this all? How do these things contribute to the bigger picture, or do they? And then get plugged back into your purpose, mission, vision of it all. So another one for you is think about, who do you want to be? Think on that. Who are you becoming through these challenges? How might what's going on in your everyday support you in becoming more aligned with the woman that God created you to be? Get excited about that. Then think about, what would it look like to operate in Jesus's strength? You were never ever meant to do alone. You want to get curious about, what could it look like to let the Lord lead here? What could it look like to access his strength? This could be as simple as a prayer to intentionally let him lead. Like, dear Lord, take over my day today. Lead it. Show me where to go, what to do. It could look like asking him where to begin on your to-do list. Consider, what is the narrative that you're telling yourself? What am I speaking to myself on these Mondays? Is it life-giving or not? And what are you allowing yourself to believe? And what if you traded this for something more life-giving? What if you believed that business comes easy? How would you think differently? How would you act differently? How would your Monday feel instead? Okay, so some quick practical strategies to add for you as well. Think about, what is one easy win that you can enlist to jumpstart your day. Maybe you've heard the idea, eat the frog first, do the hardest thing first. And yeah, I understand that, but sometimes you just need some momentum. Sometimes that means shooting off a couple of emails before doing the hard thing, right? Like picking up the pace, get you moving and shaking. Maybe that looks like correspondence with a coworker or a client who you just adore and appreciate and brings a smile to your face without fail. Getting your headspace in a healthy place, particularly as you start the day or navigate something hard, it matters. It really does. Okay, so another thought for you here. How can you tap into something that serves you? So I'm going to think on a hard Monday, how can you tap into something that serves you? Sometimes you're depleted because you might need to honor that you need to get filled up. And think about like what is one way you can honor your unique needs right now? And I said right now on purpose, right? Like these will likely change, and that's okay. Maybe one day honoring your needs means moving your body. Maybe another means getting out of the house to do your work. Like just be open and honest with yourself of what you need and honor that. Do that. All right. And then think also, like consider what can you do on a Sunday and a Monday morning and evening to spark you? What rituals can you incorporate to look forward to? Maybe that looks like on those days you save your special PJs. Maybe it means your best outfit, your favorite outfit, that's what you put on Wednesday morning. Maybe you have some yummy tea to drink to look forward to, just something that elevates your day out of the ordinary. Maybe you have a routine to grab lunch with a friend on Monday, or just even get outside your office and like have a quick 10-minute conversation with a friend with the sun on your face. Like, treat these things like they matter. The little things are the big things, and they really do matter. They do. I heard from a client recently on how her circumstances, her environment at work has not changed, which is okay. That's not the point. It not wasn't necessarily supposed to, but that she has changed, and that has made all the difference. So, like, think about it like this: influence what you can, and then lay everything else in the Lord's hands. Surrender it to Him. The combination of faith and action is going to transform your life and the lives of those around you. So, if you so deeply crave a more intentional and Christ centered life and want to be poured into in a way that works, I'd invite you to head to gracebasedchristiancoaching.com/coaching. Learn what it looks like to work together. And if you're really interested, I'd love to invite you to apply for a clarity call. So, if you want to grow grounded in God in your work and life, be sure to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you back next time.